Okay, today we're gonna be making something so beautiful, so nice. Today we're gonna make a linguine alla vongole. Oh my gosh. Microphone is on, recording. How'd we look? How'd we look? Nerves, baby. Okay, I'm nervous. What am I doing, man? Check. Test. Today we're gonna be making a cooking video, and I'm pretty excited, kind of nervous, but it's my first ever real cooking video that I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be good. So yesterday, my dad came with my grandma, came up to Squamish. He asked if I wanted any food, anything I was missing. I did ask him if he could bring me some clams. My dad's in the seafood business. He's able to track down some manila clams for me, and yeah, he brought back quite a bit.
Oh baby.
They're sitting in a mixing bowl with a moist towel. You know, this is probably not the best way to keep clams, but it's probably the best way that I can do right now. I don't have any salt water. I don't have any water from the ocean. Don't have any sea salt. So the best way for me that I've figured out was to put them in the fridge, keep them cool with a moist towelette, a moist towel. Now with these clams, I gotta use them as fast as possible. You know, they probably will last a couple more days inside there, but you know, every day counts. You wanna use them when they're as fresh as possible. Pasta is something that is so dear to my heart. I was introduced to this dish several years ago when I used to date an Italian girl, and her family just introduced me to a whole new world of pasta. It's really refine my palate. I'm able to tell what's amazing pasta, what's really good, and things I like, and all these new dishes that I never knew existed. I love all things pasta, don't get me wrong, but this one is by far my favorite pasta dish, and we're gonna make that today. I just gotta clean up a little bit more around the kitchen. I just gotta get this kitchen ready, tuned for the kitchen studio. Yeah, this stovetop doesn't look good, but you gotta do it, and I hate doing it, but we're gonna do it because we're making a video. Okay, that stuff actually works really well. Ceramibrite, yeah, wow, I'm impressed. But dang, that stings the nostrils. Woo! I feel like I'm cleaning as if my mother-in-law is coming over, except I don't have a mother-in-law, and this is a cooking show. Gotta make sure things are looking right, and so far, so good. One of the things my dad brought to me yesterday is my apron. I got this for Christmas from my second mother, Mrs. Dawn Tom, a really big person in my life. She was there to teach me a lot of things when it comes to cooking. So she got this for me for Christmas. For those who know me really well, my favorite presents that I ever receive are usually related to cooking, whether it's a cookbook, an apron, mixing bowl, salad spinners, knife, whisk. I love cooking stuff, cooking gadgetry. It's I love good stuff. Yeah, I've kind of been saving this. I am gonna give it a quick iron just to make sure it is nice and flat. It's like when you go outside and you see a guy with a brand new shirt, you see those two lines right down the nipple line right there. I'm gonna do that because we got one right in the middle there. So we're gonna make sure it kind of look like it's been used before. So maybe look like I know what I'm doing. We're gonna give this a quick iron. Ironing is not my forte, but I like it. It's kind of fun. It's gonna get the crinkles out. I like crinkles. Only in my fries though, boy. Crinkle cut fries, mother. Got our apron. I haven't really found a good spot to hang this thing. It's not heavy at all. This thing should support that, no problem. Front is this way, and I want to be able to put it on quickly. I want to grab it. It's gonna be it's gonna be part of the shtick maybe. I don't know, we're gonna try that. I'm gonna come up here, talk about something, put it on, strap up, get her done, and be on the way to my cooking show. Boom! Roasted! That's pretty much our setup that we're gonna be using. So not a lot of ingredients, not a lot of cookware. I am so stoked for this. This is so good. I actually made this yesterday a couple times. I made it once to test out my recipe. Also, the landlord had a friend over. They're re-shingling the roof, and I was like, well, you guys need to eat. Y'all need to be eating. So I made him some pasta. Again, tested my recipe, refined it a little bit more, and it's so freaking good. You guys are gonna love this. But yeah, just gotta go get changed. I gotta go put my outfit on, shave my face up a little bit, and then we're gonna get cooking. let's do this. Okay, we're gonna go grab some ingredients here. So I store my garlic in the laundry room. That's the coldest room in the house. It's also dark in there, and we just want to make sure our garlic doesn't sprout or any of our other root vegetables stay nice and cool and dry. When I do laundry, I do take that basket out just because I don't want any humidity inside. When you try to reduce your trips to the grocery store, we get box wine. So I have a Chardonnay. Fill that up. It's gonna be part drinking wine, part cooking wine. It's readily available and it also works really nice. Relatively dry, which is pretty good for this recipe. So we're just taking our clams right now and we're actually gonna run some cold water underneath them. We just want to make sure there's no grit, there's no sand. So before I got them, they've already been purged. So they already got rid of their sand. They spat them out. They've been soaking in salt water for over 2 days. But what we gotta do now, we just gotta make sure there's no dirt on the outside of the shells. If there's a little bit left of some of that sand inside, this might get rid of some of that sandiness, which is never a good thing to bite into. Cold water, let it soak inside here. Once that sits for a little bit, I'm gonna do one more run through and then we're gonna be on our way. Yeah, we're getting pretty close here. We're getting pretty close here. Locked. We are going to clean off the parsley, get the parsley ready. I like to pre-wash it, take off any white pieces. You can still use them, but I prefer the dark greens just for more color, and it ends up turning a bit darker as you cook it through. Yeah, about this much parsley. Prezzemolo. I'm just trying to figure out a little bit of the game plan, the plan of attack, how I'm going to film this. Hey Google, mute. Nice. Because of the acoustics in this room, in this kitchen, in this place, it's pretty well insulated. However, I don't have the best soundproofing setup right now, so I will be using a lavalier mic. This is pretty exciting. I feel like this whole pre-production, I feel like I'm working with a crew. I've got my clams soaked, I've got my parsley washed, I've got my 4 cloves prepped, which we're gonna chop while the pasta's going, you know, just to show you how easy this is, how fast this really is. All the ingredients are prepped, ready to go. Now I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna set the camera, face on shot right here as I'm cooking and preparing. And I'm thinking, so this is what this side looks like. It's not as high, I don't have the same height I'm using my other tripod. Yeah, that's much better. It is time to mic up. Microphone. I don't know how to use this stupid ass microphone. Phone's on airplane mode. If anyone calls or messages, doesn't interrupt the recording. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. But on the surface, you look calm and ready to drop bombs. We got 2 types of pasta. Both of them are product of Italy. One is a drum with semolina. So you guys might hear some audio in the background. I apologize in advance, some rumbling, but we gotta get the show on the road here. So we're gonna set this camera up. Good, great, grand, wonderful. It looks crooked. Let's see. It's good. I don't like these lights, but what are you gonna do? Okay, today we're gonna be making something so beautiful, so nice. Today we're gonna make a linguine alla vongole. Oh my gosh. Microphone is on, recording, grab the room. Have a look, Nerves, baby. Nerves. Okay, I'm nervous. What am I doing, man? Check. Test. Welcome everybody, this is my very first cooking show. Thin slices of garlic in our dish, okay? So in a pan, okay, let's move this camera. We're moving. We're grooving. Okay, you guys gotta check this out. It's starting to open. Oh, okay, we're good. We're going for pasta. 10 minutes, clean, steams or clams? Clams are steamed, we're good. Come take a look at this. It's absorbed everything. Oh my, look at this creamy sauce. It's kind of weird talking to a camera. You gotta get used to it. It takes a bit of time, bit of practice. And again, like this little cooking show that we did today, first time I ever done this, thought about it, tried to prepare as much as I could. It was so much fun, but pretty intense. Like you gotta balance the cooking, manage the cameras, manage the audio. My microphone is sitting on a light stand right now, and you forget things here and there, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. This is so delicious. It's so good and so easy. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to find clams in the world, but this is my video. It's my first cooking video and I love it. And throughout this whole process of cooking videos, It's really hard to have one camera and to bounce around and to juggle the different angles. I mean, it'd be so nice to have a second camera. I think that's, if I'm gonna be doing more cooking videos, I gotta have another camera. Just plain and simple. At least for the quality of videos that I wanna produce, I do wanna have the at least two angles. I wish you guys could try this. This is so good. Clams, parsley, garlic, chili peppers, olive oil, wine. Done. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. This has been a pleasure. I guess cranking out 2 different videos at the same time, vlogging behind the scenes, and then also doing the cooking. We'll see how this turns out in post, but until then, arrivederci. Say it with me, Linguine alla Vongole. That's another thing, like with these cooking videos, do I go full Alec Trebek or Giada de Laurentiis? Like, do I pronounce the words from their country of origin? I don't know, we'll figure that out. We'll get there one step at a time. First cooking video in the books.